episode 97 of the Bears' latest podcast. The Bears are 8-3. That's so sick. We're just going to dive right into it. I'm your host, Colton St. Vincent. Bears' latest episode 97 is about the Bears beating the Steelers 31-28. I got the box score right here in front of me. But guys, we're 8-3. That's way better than I thought. I think our over-under on the season was 8.5. So we are through 11 games. We are one win away from cashing that over, folks. Yeah, guys, I don't know. We had the Lions and Packers both win today, so not a lot of ground, but dude, I don't care. We're not playing against those guys, all right? We are playing against ourselves. We're playing against Vegas. This week we played against the Steelers. They were 6-4 going into this game. They did not have Aaron Rodgers. We'll get to the Bears' injuries later, but Aaron Rodgers fracturing his wrist. Mason Rudolph comes in 24 for 31 against this Bears defense, 171 yards, TD and a pick, 2 sacks against him. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't run Gainwell more. 10 carries for 92 yards. Kind of crushed us now that I'm looking at it. He did have a 55-yard run, which was a very cool play, and that's like the second or third time I've seen this play. But it's the tush push where they fake pushing, turn around, and run it to the outside. So that was a huge play for him, but Gainwell was just crushing us all game. DK Metcalf had 2 rushes, which is hilarious. 5 catches, 22 yards for DK. Their leading receiver at 36 yards. Dude, defense looked fucking awesome. I'm happy with the defense. Very happy with this team. Another day, another Ben Johnson shout out. It's another game that we do not win. We do not win these games. This was not as much fuck shit as normal, but yeah, guys, we're down 21-17.5. Only 7 points in the second half. Stoked, 4-1 at home, 8-3 total. After an Eagles loss today, we are now tied for second. I'm recording this while the Rams play. Rams are very good. I'm not expecting them to lose. So tied for second in the NFC through 11 games is just stupid. It's just the silliest little thing. Still a very tough schedule coming up. But for right now, we're going to enjoy it. I'm not going to apologize for 8 wins. This is sick. Yeah, we may be merchants of an easy schedule, but guess what? I don't care. 8-3 is 8-3 in the NFL. Comes to our offense, 328 total team yards. Caleb, fine. 19 for 35, 239, 3 tutties. Could have had way more yards. He missed like 4 or 5 very open throws. So cool. It's sick that Caleb didn't have to carry us. Our running game stunk. 99 total yards on the ground for the team. DeAndre Swift could do nothing. Nothing. 8 carries, 15 yards for DeAndre Swift. Not sure if he's hurt or banged up, or if his running style just did not fit to play against the Steelers defense. Kyle Monungai, 12 carries, 48 yards, 4 yards a carry. It's pretty sweet. Caleb had 4 rushes for 21. Ugly, man. These are not good numbers. DJ, leading receiver. That's awesome. 2 tutties for DJ. Loveland with a tutty. Rome, 3 for 53. I mean, same amount of targets on both sides. Actual targets within the reach of the player. And it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. We're seeing Colston Loveland a lot more. 5 targets compared to 1 each for Cole Kmet and Durham Smythe. We saw Zacchaeus. I'm just looking over here the whole time, if you guys don't mind. It's ugly, man. We won the game again because of our turnovers that we caused on defense. Luther Burden looks sick. He had 3 for 46. Could have had 20 more. Caleb missed a very easy throw late in the game, right in the middle of the field. I like it a lot. I like that we're not seeing Zacchaeus as much. I like that we're getting Burden more targets. 5 targets for Burden, 1 for Zacchaeus. DJ Moore, Rome, Colston, Burden. They combined for 26 targets. Everyone else combined and the whole team. Sorry, the dog was barking. These dogs are barking. Got the dog in her. Got the dog in me. Dog is in this Bears team. Offense not especially lucrative today, but very happy. I am very stoked. It was a very game that was a controlled game. It was a sick game, 28-31. Two good teams. Two teams that I could see in the playoffs. Neither of them are going to win many playoff games. This is a nice little stepping stone. This is only our second win. Actually, this is only our second game in general against anybody with a winning record. We lost to the Lions before. So it's nice. This is our first win above 500 team, and offense didn't look too fantastic. Now, when it comes to what actually won us the game, was this defense per usual. 2 turnovers forced, 2 sacks. We got a pick from Nashawn Wright very early in the game. Extremely, extremely nice pick. Could have even had a second one. It was very close on a second one. We had, 5 tackles for loss. That's sick. Let's give a shout out to our linebackers. We will talk about this in 25 seconds. Don't quote me on that. DeMarco Jackson, Amen Agbong Bemiga. Nailed it. First try. Didn't even practice that. You probably can't even tell. Those two combined for 29 tackles and a tackle for loss. DeMarco Jackson. These are two guys that aren't supposed to play. They're practice squad guys. They've been up and down. They're not, even when they're not on the practice squad, they're not getting a lot of time. But that's because we were decimated as can be. We'll get to that in a second. But let's give a shout out to the guys who did play. DeMarco Jackson, Amen Agbong Bermiga. Dude, I'm so good at this. Dominique Robinson came back. He actually did leave the game. Joe Tryon-Shorinka, our guy from a couple weeks ago at the trade deadline, he even got 3 tackles. Gervon and Grady got 3 tackles. Pass bat down for Grady Jarrett. Montez Sweat is the guy that I want to highlight in this game. 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, 2 QB hits, forced fumble, and picked up the fumble. He's a madman, dude. This guy's a beast. I think he's gotten a sack. Let's see. He has gotten a sack in every game since the bye, except for last week at Minnesota. So he is currently sitting on the season at 7.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery today. The dude is absolutely balling out. I like to look at the stats over here because this gives me all the facts, all the info that everybody likes to hear. That's so sick, dude. Very great defensive effort. CJ Gardner-Johnson, in his first quiet game, had a tackle. Austin Booker, didn't hear his name a whole lot. The biggest thing that I'm really coming away from this game, Montez Sweat, Amen Bermiga, and DeMarco Jackson. Those guys were the stars. They were the ones that kept us in this game. We gave up 28 points, but some turnovers. The defense itself only gave up 21. One of the touchdowns was a TJ Watt strip sack touchdown in the end zone. Kind of a bad sack by Caleb. I guess didn't really come back to bite us, so not super mad, but that's something that you got to look forward to against these playoff teams. So the bad news that happened this week, linebackers, every single one that's ever played linebacker for the Bears ever, dead. Everyone's dead. Everyone was hurt. We didn't have our top 3 guys. We had Hippolyte starting. He gets hurt early in the game. He only finishes up with about 2 tackles, if I'm remembering correctly. There he is. 2 tackles, 1 solo. So he was in on some help. DeMarco Jackson and Amen, they're not supposed to be playing. We had all these linebackers out. We didn't get Kyler. We didn't get Jalen. Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson also out. Jalen Johnson looked like he was supposed to play going into this game. He doesn't play. We had I don't know, dude. A next man up mentality on this team is so cool. It sucks that the injury bug has been living in the secondary this whole time, and now it's traveling its way to the linebackers. Who knows? Who knows who's next? Injury bugs happen. It's very contagious sometimes. Some seasons it just happens, and this might be one of those seasons. However, pass rushers are doing great. Montez Sweat looking awesome. Nashawn Wright looking sick. Everyone's hurt. We also had Tyreek Stevenson leave the game. We also had Hippolyte, like I mentioned. A lot of injuries coming out of this game, and it sucks. Let's see if we can get an injury report while I'm buying time right here, right now. Dominique Robinson left the game. Hippolyte Stevenson, like I said. Noah Sewell was also out for this game. Jonathan Ford, very low. Theo Benedict was out for this game. He's been playing tackle for us, so we had a backup left tackle. It's been sick, guys. It's been really, really sick. And I think, hopefully, next week is the week Jalen, Kyler come back. Roshan, Tremaine Edmonds was actually moved on Saturday to the IR, so that sucks. He's been a Pro Bowler. His groin injury's been killing him more than we expected him to, so kind of a bummer. Actually really sucks, but 8-3 is 8-3, boys. Not complaining one bit. Not going to apologize. Please comment, like, subscribe. Comment what you guys think. MVP of the game, my MVP of the game, are going to be those, it's going to be a dual MVP for the linebackers. Played very well. We could have easily just been picked apart by tight ends. They have 3 of them. 3 really good ones. They don't use them as often as they should. Those are the MVPs for me. Comment your MVP down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Every single day, about 10 minutes a day. Bears action, Bears latest. Bear down. Bears are back. There's nothing else you can really say because episode 97, Bears latest podcast. Boom! It's over. Thank you.